All right, so let's start in steer pose. Right shin parallel, top of mat. Left shin parallel, side of mat. And then stretch your right arm up. Take an inhale. Left hand can be somewhere on the left or right knee or shin, but we're going to side bend to our left. And I just want you to close your eyes. Drop your right sitting bone heavy as you breathe in. Feel that stretch and length through the right side body. As you exhale, you might bend your right elbow. And then inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Or you can stay static. Take 2 more full breaths. And that stretch all the way down into the right side low back. And just watching the sensations that release through the posterior hip. Just by allowing the pelvis to sink down. And then inhale and sit up. On your exhale, take your hands to your heart. I want you to use your core to just come halfway forward. Bum back, inhale, sit up. And then exhale, halfway forward. Now, see if you can lift your left knee. And then knee down, inhale, lift up. And then exhale, halfway forward. Lift your left knee. See if you can turn it down slightly so you internally rotate the left thigh more. Knee down, lift up. And then exhale, halfway forward, lift the left knee, turn the big toe down. And then get your hands down and just extend the leg back. We're going to take it into a half pigeon pose. And if you want, you can straighten the leg first, maybe find a half split, come to the blade edge of your right foot. And then find that same external rotation of the thigh. Inhale, fingers back. And then drop your right sitting bone heavy as you fold. Just awakening through the hip muscles here, low back. So often we end our class with this pose. It can be nice to start with it as well. Notice where you're holding on to any tension. And just be with the breath. Letting go. Upon the breath out, just noticing the sensation as they arise, not expecting how you should feel or what should come from this. And then start to make your hands, walk your hands in to make your way into a modified side plank on the left knee. And then scoot your left hand a little more forward of the shoulder. Stretch your right arm up. And then hover your hip, bring your knees together. Inhale, lift up. Hover, tap. Inhale, lift. Hover, tap. Inhale, lift. And then bird dog, keep the right leg lifted, left hand down, square the chest. Internally rotate now the right leg. Left hand down, tap the knees, hover left hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Lift. You should feel that right hip turning on. Or it might just feel a little heavier from the half pigeon. Bird dog, connect to the belly to lengthen. And then one more like that, 4 taps. And then right to bird dog, find your center line, get long, lift the belly, knit the front ribs, 3, 2, And then hands down, knee down. Inhale, just find a cow pose there. And then exhale, round. Maybe sit back to child. And then we'll come right to left side steer. So left shin, parallel top of mat, right shin, parallel side of mat. And just modify how you need to. So the knees are bent roughly 90 degrees. And then find your balance. So you're not just completely sagging onto that left hip. Lift through the sides of the spine. And then just rest your fingertips somewhere so you can stretch your left arm up. And then side bend to your right. Close your eyes. Try not to tip forward, but rather lounge the side ribs or back ribs back as you roll open. And then soften through the left sitting bone. Take a full breath in. Maybe bend the elbow as you breathe out. And then 3 more like that. Inhale. And extend the arm overhead. And then sit upright. And bring your thumbs to your heart. And then think flat back. Come forward. Lift the navel. Inhale back up. Exhale. Halfway forward. Pause. See if you can lift the right knee. Right foot. Bring it down. Inhale. Shoulders over hips. Exhale. Halfway forward. Lift the belly. Float the right knee, foot up. Internally rotate the right leg more. Knee down. Inhale. Sit up. And then adding on. Exhale. Halfway forward. Float the right leg. And then get your hands down. Extend that leg back. And if you want, find a half split first, maybe on blade edge of left foot. Coming right to that left side, half pigeon. Lift the chest. And then fold forward and down. Stretch out your breath to at least a 5 count inhalation. And then an 8 count exhalation. Two more. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 8. Walk your hands in. And we'll spin open modified side plank on the right knee. Walk your right hand out a little. Stretch your left arm up. Inhale. Tap the knees. Hover the hip. Inhale. Stretch the leg back. And then moving through that 4 total. Keep the left leg up. Square off your chest. Hips. Bird dog. Right arm forward. Twice more. Open up. Tap the knees. Hover the hip. Find 4 of those. And then square it off, bird dog. Lift the belly. Internally rotate the left thigh. Modified side plank. Tap and hover for 4. for dog pause. Lift the facet joints of the spine, lengthen from heel to pinky, and then hand down, knee down. Sway your hips, circle, cow, cat. Give yourself what you need here. And then take it right into downward facing dog. And then internally rotate your upper thighs. So inner thighs spiral back as you push them out away and firm through the inner palms. Lift the sitting bones up. And hug inner to outer shoulder. Just let that sense of length and breath infiltrate through you. Sense of space. Look to your hands and walk your feet to the top of the mat. Come into a forward fold. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take a breath. Rise to stand. Inhale. Thumbs to heart. Inhale. Stretch your arms up. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale, extend Ardha Uttanasana. Step back to plank. Scoot forward from your toes. Inhale. Lift the chin, Chaturanga. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lengthen. Bend the elbows. Lift the belly. Inhale, back up. Scoot forward. Lengthen the center line. Bend the elbows. Lift the belly. And then take it all the way down. Point the toes back. Inhale. Find just a baby cobra. You don't have to lift up very high. Just awaken all those little muscles along the spine. Exhale, lower. Shoulders back. Inhale. Anchor to the tops of the thighs, tops of the feet. Pubic bone. Exhale, lower. And then maybe walk your hands back if you want. Up dog, lift the thighs. Or just another cobra. Take a full breath in. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the hands. Step or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, bra on the chest, look up. Exhale, fold. Rise up, take a breath in. Fold forward and down, breath out. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Quietly, Chaturanga. And then take it through your flow. Pause in your down dog. One more Sane. Inhale, look to your hands, bend the knees, feet to hands. Reset the spine. Inhale. Strong legs as you fold forward. Exhale. Come all the way up. Inhale. Maybe extend the spine out. Go back and then fold forward. Inhale, shoulders plug back, navel lifts. Keep that Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing. And then hop your feet off the mat. We're going to do 10 of these where we hop and then cross our ankles. So it's more like the knees, the thighs cross here. And then hop out opposite leg in front. So starting now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot in front. And then cross your legs above the knees. Push back to down dog. Wrap your triceps down. Draw your hips back. Squeeze your thighs. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Keep the legs crossed. Lengthen your midline. Lift the chin. Chaturanga like this. Twice more. Plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Back to plank. Squeeze the thighs. Lift the belly. Chaturanga. Back to plank. Now right knee to chest. Take it right to side plank. Pivot to blade edge of left foot. Now hover your left hip. Sweep your arm. Inhale, lift it. Arm overhead. One more, hover. Inhale, lift. Right arm up. Step your right foot halfway down the mat. Put the weight in the right foot. Lift your left leg up. Set the blade edge down. Think tree leg. Right knee up. Foot down. Lift your left leg up. Squeeze your thighs. Blade edge down. Think tree leg. Lift left hip. And then down dog splits. Right leg up. Inhale. And then tap your right toes behind your left leg off the mat. So your legs are crossed again, leg up. And then keep your hips back, right knee, right side body. Twice more, inhale, leg up and back. Tap it behind, cross your thighs. Leg up, and then right knee bends to right side body. Knee to nose. Tap the shin down. Thigh to chest, lift the leg up. And now we're gonna hop left foot, tap a mat. So look forward, take a few hops off your left foot. Maybe right heel up. Parallel left leg. And then come right to crane pose on the left leg, right knee to chest. I want you to grab your hands around your right thigh. Come halfway forward and kiss your knee. Squeeze your belly in. And then inhale, warrior three. Fly your arms back. Good, then exhale, right to chair. Drop your seat, lift your pinkies. Inner biceps back, sit lower, breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Take an inhale there and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Back to chair, inhale. Sit even lower. Bring your bottom down. And then keep your thighs to your chest. Just rock back. I want you to think crow here. So separate your knees. Bring your knees to your upper arms. Flex your wrists and push your palms into the ceiling. See if you can keep this connection. You might lose it as you roll forward or rock forward. We're going to come right to crow. Knees split. Find upper arms. Push away. Lift up. And then step your right foot outside, your right hand, left leg back. And then we're going to do 4 of these lizard hops. Switch your legs in air. That's 1. And then land on the right leg outside your hand. So we can come all the way back through the side plank on the left hand. Good. Hover your hip. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, hover. Lift. Step halfway down the mat, right foot. Lift your left leg up. Left foot down, lift your right knee up. Step down, lift your left leg up. Left foot down, lift your right knee up. And then right leg up and back. Inhale. Tap behind, leg up. Right knee, right upper arm. But keep your hips back. One more. Tap and cross the legs. And then right knee, right side body. Come forward, core plank. Tap the knee down. Lift it up. And then leg up and back. And then left foot, we're gonna just hop it, tap a mat, little hops, maybe a big one. Find some sense of a balance, pelvic positioning, core strong. Stand on the left leg, arms up, crane. Interlace your fingers, kiss your knee halfway forward or arms forward as you squeeze your belly in and up. To warrior three, inhale. To chair, exhale, drop your seat. I'm going to cycle through that one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Right to your bottom. Rock back, knees to upper arms. Rock forward, right to crow. Hold your crow. Tip the sitting bones up. 3, 2, right foot outside, right hand, left leg back. You're welcome to stay here for these hop and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then side plank. Hover the hip. Just one of these. Inhale, lift it. Step right foot halfway forward. Push into that right foot, lift your left leg up. Lift your right knee up. And then right leg up and back, down dog splits. Tap the right toes to the left. Leg up and back. Keep your hips back, right knee, right upper arm. Right knee to nose, kiss your knee. Tap the shin, kiss your knee, leg up and back. And then look forward. Take a few hops off your left foot. Coming to the top of the mat. Crane pose, inhale. Interlace your fingers, kiss your knee. Maybe arms forward. Pull your belly in, keep the left leg strong. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, warrior 1. Stretch your arms out, tailbone forward, lift through the sides of the ribs. And then exhale, vinyasa. Take your flow any way through. And then come right back to down dog. Find a moment there. Settle back into the breath. And soften your neck. And then step your feet wide, so off the mat. And then you'll cross above the knees. Hop in, cross, hop out. So opposite foot in front every time. 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land with the left leg in front. And then push your hips back, squeeze your thighs together. Wrap your triceps down and hollow out your armpits as you lift your sitting bones. Feel the upper back broadening, not growing longer, not shorter. Now come forward from your toe tips. Keep your legs crossed to plank. Squeeze your thighs, lift your belly, look forward. Chaturanga. Plank. Chaturanga. Plank. Chaturanga. Plank. Left knee to left upper arm and right to side plank. Now hug your right shoulder in the socket. Hover your hip a little or a lot. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Left arm up, step your left foot halfway down. And then lift your right inner thigh. Try to float the foot. Lift your left knee up. Step down, lift your right leg up. Left knee up. Down dog splits, leg up. Now cross it over to your right. Down dog splits, keep your hips back. Left knee, left side body. Split, inhale, cross to the right. Split, inhale, left knee, left side body. Core plank, inhale. Tap the shin down. Knee to nose. Leg up and back. Find those owl hops off the right foot. Can be smaller. It's coming all the way forward. Push down through the right foot, left knee to chest. Interlace your fingers around the left shin. And then kiss your knee halfway forward. Squeeze your belly in and up. Warrior 3, keep your right leg strong. Fly the arms back. Look forward. Inhale, lift your triceps. Exhale to chair. Sit low. Even lower. Deep breath in, look to the pinkies. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come right back to chair. Inhale, Utkatasana, and then bring your bottom down. Slowly as you can. And then knees to upper arms as you rock back to the shoulders. Push the ceiling away with the palms. Try to keep that connection. You'll probably lose it, but crow then, hands down, squeeze in, lift up. Elbows in, chest forward, lift your chin, big toes to connect. Now step your left foot outside your hand, right leg back. Lizard. And then we're gonna hop for 4. Switch your legs, 1, 2, 3, 4. Side plank on the right hand. Inhale. Hover the hip, maybe just an inch. Lift it up 2 inches. Twice more. Or just 1 more. Inhale. Left foot halfway forward. Lift the right leg up. Lift the left knee up. Squeeze the thighs. Adduct. Lift the knee. Adduct. Leg up and back. Inhale. Tap it behind. Leg up. Keep your hips back. Left knee, left side body. 1 more. Tap it behind. Lift it up. Left knee, left side body. Core plank. Kiss your knees. Tap the shin. Look forward. Lift it up. Kiss your knee. Leg up and back. Hug upper arms in. Little hops off your right foot or big ones. Hug your thighs to the midline. Reach through the side ribs. Upper arms, squeeze them in. Right foot down, crane. Arms up. Interlace fingers halfway forward. Smooch your knee or arms forward. Right leg, keep it strong. Warrior 3. Exhale, chair. Drop your seat. Arms up. Inhale. Bottom down. Rock it back. Roll it forward. Right to crow. Hug in. Protract. Or as Dr. Mike likes to say, protract. And then left foot outside, left hand, right leg back. You can stay here or for those lizard hops. Side plank. Find your side core. Hover the hip. Lift it up, just 1. Halfway forward. Lift your right inner thigh. Adduct. Lift your left knee. Abduct. Left leg up and back. Inhale. Cross it to your right. Leg up. Left knee, left side body. Keep your hips back. Leg up. Cross it to the right. Leg up. Left knee, left side body. Now come forward. Smooch your knee. Tap the shin. Smooch your knee. Leg up and back. High in the ball, the right foot. Take those L hops. Left foot's gonna land. Crane pose. And then interlace or arms forward, smooch your knee. Squeeze your navel in and up. Left leg stay strong, warrior 3. Right to warrior 1. Drop your hips, internally rotate your right thigh. Look up, lengthen, maybe palms press. Vinyasa. Take it through. Nicely done. Come to child's pose or just stay in down dog. Take 3 full breaths there. Downward facing dog. From your down dog, walk your hands to your feet. Take an inhale there and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise to stand, inhale, thumbs to heart. So we're going to do an interval before our next standing series. It's going to get the heart rate up. So know that you can do as little or as much as you want. I'm going to recommend doing 20 reps. Okay, so this is what it's going to be. We're going to start in Urdhva Hasasana. And then exhale, fold, and get your hands down, and then bend your knees, and then hop up. Once your feet come down, you're gonna stand. Hands down, hop up. So that would be 2. Aim for 20. Here we go. Get your hips more and more over your shoulders. Try not to break the elbows. I'm halfway through. You might be 2, you might be breaking. Staying in a forward fold or standing. Finish up. Back of the mat. Arms up. Interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bend your knees, come halfway forward. Lift the chin. Exhale, fold. Open the chest, drop your head. Relax your neck. And then get your hands down, walk them forward, downward facing dog. And then lift your right leg up there. On your exhale, you can hop and switch any way through, maybe just step your foot forward. Take an inhale, right to reverse warrior. And then exhale, side angle pose. So from the movement now to being more static and holding. You can take it as deep as you want here, half or full bind. So you can get the shoulder heads more on the back body. And then lengthen through the right side body. Spin the heart up. 3, 2, and then 1. Let's come right to horse, heels in, toes out. Interlace your fingers, and then just drop your hips. Knit your front ribs back. If you want, close your eyes or even just look up here. But keep lengthening through the column of the spine, drawing the thigh bones back, lifting the inner arches up, and cinching all around the waist. You might even bring chin to chest, just to counter and stretch those neck extensors. Take a full inhale, just find a neutral gaze. And then exhale, straighten your legs, turn the right foot in, turn the left foot to face back the mat. Coming into hover moon. Set up. Right big toe, roll open. If you need to, you can get your left hand down, use a block. Any variation of the arms here. Let's sit high on the top of the left thigh. Roll the right hip open. And then internally rotate the right leg just a little as you split the thighs apart. Take a full inhale. And then we're going to step back for pyramid pose on the left leg. Hands to hips, reverse prayer, or right arm up, left hand to hip. If you want cow phase. But then bend the left knee, scoop your left hip back, and then fold forward and down. Put a little more of a bend in the left knee. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Undulate the spine, and then extend forward and down as you fold. Internally rotate both thighs. Just take one more full breath there. On your exhale, get your hands down, setting up for Revolve Trikonasana. So right hand under shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Left hand to hip, twist and reach your left arm up. And continue to lengthen the rib cage out the pelvis as you cinch all around the waist, in between the space between those two bony structures. Keep the power in the right leg. You can hold or find the top of your next inhale and pause. And then linger upon the exhale. One more breath in. Prasarita. Hold forward. Spin the feet parallel. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, just fold. You can turn the fingers back. Any variation of Prasarita. Maybe grab the ankles, blade edges of feet. Let's get that nice forward fold here. Lifting the shoulder heads up. Rolling the inner thighs back. And noticing, welcoming the sensations that come up. One more full breath there. And then release your hands. I'm going to turn to frame the right foot. Take a breath there. And then vinyasa. You can step back. Any way through your flow. And then hop through to a seat. Let's come to Shavasana for a moment. Feeling the back body rest for just a brief moment here. Rest into the floor, mat beneath you. And then bring your knees right over your hips, feet together. Keep that 90-degree bend of the knees. Bring your hands behind your head. And then hug back through your belly. Inhale, lift up through just your head and chest, shoulder blades, exhale. 9 more, lower down, lift up as you breathe out. Keeping the legs static, and you might even work your heels more towards the top end of your mat so the knees aren't coming forward of the hips. In fact, everyone do that, just like an inch or so you can really lift up and dig deeper from the low belly. And then bring your arms down, feet flat, and then lift your hips and just take your hands under your hips as you extend your legs. And then lift your legs up. Little lift of the hips once the heels come right over them, and then lower down. So we'll do 20 of these. If you feel anything in the low back, just don't lower down to that hover, maybe just 45 degrees. Hugging your shoulders towards the floor. And then legs straight up there. Bring your hands together. And then just lift your hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe hands behind the head. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Finish up. Just draw your knees in. And then rock up. You can take a vinyasa or right into downward facing dog. And then walk your hands to your feet. And then rise all the way up. Thumbs to heart. So the next interval is going to be 30. I'm kind of doing like a pyramids today with the intervals, but we're just going up. We're not going to come back down. That's the good news. So for this one, you're going to get your hands down. You're going to stay down and just hop and switch for 30. Okay, so switching the legs. They're not coming up. We're just going to stay down the whole time. So a little shorter dog, shoulders over wrists. Here we go. I'm at 20. Maybe you're not counting at all. Just going at your own pace. Soften the neck. Breathe. Make your way to down dog splits. Lift the left leg up there. And then step between your hands. Turn your right foot out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Oh, okay, good. And then exhale, side angle. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Thank you. All right, termite inspectors here spraying, so half or full bind, or stay. We work through whatever comes our way. It's good or bad. Notice the sensations. Can you breathe through them without pushing them away, masking them? Sit a little lower. Take another inhale. And then exhale to horse. Fingers interlace, inner biceps back, tailbone down. Maybe look up, forward, or chin to chest. You might even close your eyes. It can be really nice to just close your eyes and focus more on the internal environment, the body. Feel your pelvis and the relationship of your spine within it. And the structure and the support of the legs. Sit a little lower, upper body back. Soften the neck. Take an inhale, straighten the legs. And then spin the left foot in, set up for hover moon. Left big toe, roll open, lift up a little or a lot. Take your frontal hip bones and draw them, magnetize them towards one another. And that's going to help you dig into the low belly. To then rotate open and from your right hip in. Then you can start to just play your edge. And that might just be by deepening the breath. Take one more full breath there. Pyramid pose, so stand upright, step back. Any variation of the arms, but soften the right knee, tip the pelvis forward, lift the chin, flat back, and then fold forward and down. And then once you fold, inhale, re-extend the spine, bend into the right knee, look up, shoulders back as you exhale, fold. And then tuck your right hip back as you start to straighten your right leg. Fold your navel over your thigh. Hug your left inner thigh to the bone. Let's take one more full breath. Inhale, flat back, fingertips under shoulders. Revolve Trikonasana, left hand block or floor, right hand to hip, and then stretch that right arm up. Feel the ability to tip your pelvis forward to charge your sitting bones back, and then shoot your spine out. Pause at the top of your next breath in. Look down, release into Prasarita. So yogi's choice for this one. If you want a headstand variation, take the knees to the left. Come back to center. Take the knees to the right. Keep firming down equally through the elbows and just working more of the side core. Maybe straight up and down. Push through the forearms, lift the shoulder heads, firm the upper arms in. And then see if you can take the legs out. Find your straddle. Try to hover the feet. And then bring them down. Inhale, extend out. Look up. Spin around. Take your vinyasa. So one more short and sweet flow. And then we're on our backs. Stretch your right leg up, inhale. And just step it forward under your heart, set up for pyramid. Just to begin here. And then inhale, come to the ball of your left foot. Lift your left leg to supported warrior 3. And then interlace your fingers, make a clasp the palms to thigh. Internally rotate your left leg. Maybe fly your arms back. You don't need that support. It can be enough to just find it though. So you're not just sitting in the low back and creating tension through the sacral spine. And just one more pose. Take an inhale. Bring your left hand down, revolved, half moon, right arm up. Exhale. Let's take one more full breath there. Exhale, vinyasa. Any way through. And then down dog splits, left leg up. Set up for pyramid. And then walk your hands forward, lift your right leg, push through the ball, heel your left foot, interlace your fingers, find that little kickstand. Internally rotate your right thigh, firm your left hip back, and then shrug your shoulders in their sockets so you can use serratus anterior to lengthen out through the side body, side ribs. It's like you're in locust or cobra here. Broaden the clavicles, lift the belly, maybe fly the arms back. Take one more full breath there. Revolved half moon, right hand comes down. Left hand to hip. Inhale, extend. And exhale, float the arm up, twist. Feel that sensation of squeezing your thighs together. So you can use your core support. Deep pelvic stabilizers. Regardless if you feel them or not. Come back to the breath. Fill up at the top. Vinyasa. Take it through. Step your right foot half or between your hands and just bring your left knee behind the ankle. Walk your fingertips behind you and twist to your left. Take your inner elbow around the knee. And then just like when we started class today, find the awareness back in that right sitting bone. Try to just drop it down. Lengthen through the column of the spine. And then twist. And just close your eyes. Don't get caught up in how deeply you're twisting. But be in your body and feel that ability to release the low back just by grounding down through the pelvis. And then lift up through the crown of your head, right through that central tube of the spine, central channel. And then look forward, inhale. On your exhale, take the right leg straight. Janu Sirsasana, left heel to inseam or half lotus. Inhale, lift your chest. And then fold over your right leg. Exhale. And grab somewhere around the calf, ankle, or right foot. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, sit upright. And then left foot in front, forward facing. Half lower the fish. Draw your right heel in. Walk your left fingertips back. Stretch your right arm up. And then inner elbow around the knee. And just working that left sitting bone heavier and heavier. So you feel more symmetrical. Rounding through both sitting bones. Just by tapping into your own anatomy. Like targeting specific bony structures. And then telling the muscles to let go. You can soften. And as you still actively hold your shape. And inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, take your left leg straight, right heel to left inner thigh. Or half lotus. And then anchor through both sitting bones, lift up through the chest, and then fold forward and down. Just like in pyramid pose, try to rotate left just a hair to get your navel more over your thigh as you fold. Send the breath all the way down that left leg into the low back. Then soften the sides of your heart. You're not forcing, you're just more like taking shape, blending, softening into yourself, into what's there. Inhale, look up. And then go ahead and just sit up. Shake out the knees a little there. Just come to your back. So let's end our practice with a bridge or a full wheel. So in the front body here, feet flat. Inhale, lift the hips. And release the hands for supported bridge. But then come back to really what you're feeling or experiencing in your low back. If it feels extra kind of tender or closed off, turn your feet in slightly, soften the glutes, and then hug your frontal hip bones together. Draw down and back through the low belly. Then lift up through the sides of the heart, pushing down through the shoulders. You might take it to full wheel or just linger. Take your time releasing and coming out. And then feet flat, knees together. Scoot your hips to the right, drop your knees to the left. Option 1, stay. Option 2, straighten your left leg. Option 3, straighten your right leg. And if you want to go even deeper, left hand, blade edge right foot, right hand, left foot. And drop the shoulders back. Gaze up or beyond that right shoulder. One more full breath in. And then gently release. And second side, feet down flat. Walk your feet left, scoot your hips to the left. Drop your knees down to the right. You can straighten the right leg, keep the left knee bent. Maybe straighten the left leg. Maybe bend your right knee and grab left hand to foot. And then close your eyes, soften. And on your next breath out, gently release. You make your way into Baddha Konasana for a few moments. Feet together, knees wide. And this will be our last pose before Shavasana. You can stay as long as it feels nice in your body. And sigh out anything that you need to let go. And drop into the natural breath. the mind is dancing around in thoughts, bring it back to the experience of just watching, noticing. Whether it's the way your pelvis or low back feels, maybe hips or spine, or just the rise and fall of the chest. Or the heightened sense of awareness to certain smells or sounds. And again, softening and blending into this experience of just being present, just by noticing, by being an active participant. And then rest in Shavasana if it's needed. Just please continue to stay here. Or take a rock up into a seated position. Essentially taking that state in connection with you, whether you get up or you stay. And just mark it here. Notice it. So that when you need to lean into this state of being, it's right there for you to lean into, to come back to. Bring your hands to your heart, bow your gaze. And a little hint of a smile and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.